What is up and what is good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I'm SoCal Shaolin. Today's video is going to be a different kind of video. It's going to be an unboxing video. That's right. I first started YouTube way back in 2012 was when I first started doing videos. And I started doing unboxings and reviews of new action figures. That's how I started. But I quickly learned that wasn't my thing. There's lots of other YouTubers, tons of YouTubers that do it better than me, so I'll leave that up to those pros. Pixel Dan is one of them. I love Pixel Dan. He was around back when I started. But with that said, I do like to do some unboxings and reviews every now and then, especially when it's something new that gets me pretty excited. And that is today. And this I'm talking about is the WWE Retro Wave 1 series by Mattel Creations. That's right. This just recently came out. I think they went on sale like a few months ago, and I just picked these. This just came in the mail like a few days ago. So I'm glad to add this to the collection. Looks like this time it's going to be online only on Mattel Creations. Here's the box. Amazing cover art right here. And the 4 superstars and legends that are going to be in this Wave 1. Here's the back. Now, Mattel was doing retros a few years ago, and then they stopped. They stopped doing them. I don't know why. They were very popular. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of vintage Hasbros, and these fit very well with them. So, with much demand from the fans, they brought them back. But doesn't look like they're going to be at retail. Now it looks like it's all online only. And when the day these went on sale, I think it took a few hours before they sold out, but they did sell out. And recently they announced they're going to be doing another wave, which I'm pretty excited for. So definitely will be picking those up. But today we're going to be looking at Wave 1. That's right. If this is your first time tuning in to my channel, welcome. I am a toy hunter from Southern California. Do a lot of toy hunts and pickup videos, and then, you know, every now and then do unboxings and stuff. But please subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button. Of course, tell your friends. You know, we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers this year, and who knows, way beyond that, maybe more. But without further ado, let's get to checking out these figures. Also, give me a follow on Instagram as well. Here are the 4 figures that come in Wave 1. And before we get to opening these up, let's compare the cards to an original WWF figure by Hasbro. These are modeled after those Hasbro figures of the early 90s. So let's grab Mr. T here first. So we got Mr. T, and we're going to compare it to this one I have on card. Here we have Ricky, the Dragon Steamboat. So as you can see, the card is pretty similar. Got that J hook on top. The WWE logo here. The WWF, of course, over here on this one. And then you got the picture here on the right side. And then you got this little circle here. Mr. T. It says authentic superstar moves. His move is spinning the fool. And then as you can see here, it kind of goes with this one. This is a French card, as you can see. So it's not in English, but still, it's a very cool card. The only difference between that and the American card, of course, is the lettering. But as you can see here, it's pretty similar. Definitely not as detailed as the vintage one. You can see here, you got the name down here at the bottom. They do too, but you got like stars, and then you got the official logo there, WWF. Mattel here on this right corner here, we got Hasbro. And very cool. We're going to flip them around here. Compare the back. The same. You got the black and white figure card back. So very cool. They got that cross sell, all the different figures in the line. Of course, there's only 4 in this one. And then here you got some of the other ones that were in the line. You got Undertaker, Texas Tornado, Earthquake, Hulk Hogan, you know. And then here on the right side, you got a little diagram of the move, the action the figure has. Same with this one. And then both come with a little card you can cut out, a little file card right there. So pretty similar. So they did a good job at recreating these old WWF Hasbro figures, the same style. So very cool. So you didn't know that these are the figures that they're basing these on. So these fit in perfectly, as you can see. Check that out. Which is why vintage WWF Hasbro collectors are going nuts for these retros, because you can fit them in, and they're making characters they didn't make in the vintage line, like Mr. T. The figure I'm least excited for in this line is Cowboy Bob Orton, of course, Randy Orton's dad, if you're familiar with WWE wrestling right now. So he was definitely wrestling before my time. When I started watching wrestling in the early mid-80s, I don't think he was wrestling too much with the WWF. You can see there's his card. So it's all going to be pretty similar. There's his action right there. And then we got Roddy Piper, which we already got him in the Hasbro line in the 90s. Of course, he came with his Hot Rod t-shirt. Now he comes shirtless, and I believe the kilt is removable. So you can have him in his famous blue trunks on display. And I've been hearing things about his action, which is a kick. As you can see, there's a kick. I guess there's problems with it staying straight. You can already tell here it's a little bit forward compared to the other foot. So hopefully that's not a big problem. And then the prize of the whole set, the main reason why I even got this one in the first place is for Mean Gene Okerlund, right here, the legendary announcer. He did all those interviews backstage and in the ring. Very awesome. Comes with his patent blue suit and microphone right there. I really do wish it was the WWF logo, but it's okay. At least they made the new logo look kind of like the old school one with the same colors and stuff. Just, of course, missing the little F line right there. But yes, this is the main one. I want it. Finally, we got a Mean Gene. All we need is a referee, right? It could be any referee. I believe they did Earl Hebner in one of those small indie toy lines. They made him. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but I know he is out there. But it'd be cool if they make an official one. It could even be a generic referee, right? We have the 4 figures out of the package already, busted open, because it could be contained in that card back. They're ready to do some power driving and clotheslining. First, we're going to take a look at Cowboy Bob Orton. His hat is not removable, but that's okay because that is his signature. Without the hat, you probably wouldn't know who he is. But, I mean, the likeness is very, very good. Not bad. It just comes in some or green chunks. And then you got the ace there on his boots, which is cool. On both sides. And then he does have an action at the waist. Just like those old school Hasbro figures. His arm rotates up and out. You can see it goes up and down. So you can do a clothesline. Bam. Or keep them up like this. So very cool. Cowboy Bob Orton. It's not terrible. And here we have Roddy Piper. Again, his leg does kind of do a click. It does a click. It doesn't stay very well. You saw that? So you're going to kind of have to like play with him just to get him to stand up. Because any little movement in his leg kicks out. But very cool figure. I don't think we needed this guy again since we already have him in the vintage line. The only difference is the t-shirt. But very good likeness for Roddy Piper. So that's his action. And then his kilt does come off. Just snaps right here. And then he's in his famous blue trunks. Let's see, there you have his leg right there kicked out. Which, as you can see there, I'm having a hard time getting it to lock in place. So that's definitely going to suck. I'm trying to display this guy. There we go. So hopefully it's not a problem. I might have to put him in the front before he kicks some of the figures on the shelf and kicks them right off of the display. But there you have it. That's Roddy Piper. You got the RP on his boots. Very cool. So not bad. Still pretty cool figure. At least we got him. And then we got Mr. T, Mr. Pity the Fool right here. Awesome. Glad to finally have this guy in the collection. He was, of course, very big in the early WrestleMania days, partnering with Hulk Hogan, part of Hulkamania. And then his action is just waste and it's very slow, so he might not do too much damage.
I've been punching out everybody, punching out my bodyguards, sparring partners. Hard to find somebody to stay in the ring with me.
But both his arms, they rotate right there, as you can see. So you can kind of have them like this, up different ways. They move in and out, but I think this is the way I'll be displaying them right here. Check out that likeness. The only thing I wish they would have had on them would be some gold chains, because I mean that's his signature, right? Besides his mohawk, it's the gold chains. That's his #1 thing that he is known for. So maybe someone out there is doing custom chains. Maybe the ones of Razor Ramon could fit on them. I don't know. We might have to try that, right? Maybe we'll get a photo on that and throw it up on Instagram. So if you guys have Instagram, give me a follow at SoCal Shaolin. I might put Razor Ramon's chains on Mr. T and see how that looks. But of course, the prize is going to be Mean Gene Okerlund. Awesome figure. Just that likeness is awesome with that blue coat, the logo there, as well as the logo on the microphone. That's cool. They gave him this microphone. Got the baldness right there. And they even gave Mean Gene an action right there. Like, check it out. Bam. So if he doesn't like the interviews that are going on, he could straight up lay the smackdown on somebody. And there you have it, everyone. WWE Retro Wave 1 figures by Mattel Creations. Awesome figures. There's only one thing left to do, and that's put them on the shelf next to the WWF Hasbro figures. So here we got Cowboy Bob Orton. We're going to just throw them up here on the shelf. As you can see how they fit in. He has that same stance as Undertaker and Razor Ramon. But as you can see, they fit in very well together. We got Roddy Piper. There's the original Roddy Piper. As you can see, that's a little bit more of a cartoony face, but that's all right. I'm going to throw him down here in the front. Like I said, just in case he kicks anybody. Then we got Mr. T. We'll put him down here in front of Hulk Hogan. And he was part of Hulkamania. Could fix that guy later. And then Mean Gene Okerlund. We'll just throw him down here for now. But there you have it, guys. They fit in awesome with the rest of the Hasbro figures. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought of the WWE Wave 1 retro figures from Mattel Creation. Let me know if you guys have them or are going to pick them up. You're going to pick up Wave 2. Do you own any of the vintage Hasbro's WWE figures from Hasbro? If you do, let me know down below. Please hit the like button and leave any comments. I get back to everybody. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I grew up watching wrestling since I was a kid, 80s and 90s. As many of you guys know that watch my channel, I am from Houston, Texas. I grew up there, living out here in San Diego, of course. But while living in Houston, my dad and my sister, we used to go to every wrestling event they had in Texas, well, in Houston. And we went to San Antonio for the 1994 Survivor Series, which was amazing. We're sitting 4th row behind Vince McMahon and Gorilla Monsoon. You'll probably pause those videos and you can see me in the background and stuff, which is pretty cool memory. But we have lots of great memories going to wrestling events in Houston. We got lots of pictures, which I'll throw a few up here before the video ends so you guys can check it out. And please don't laugh, I was young. But yeah, we had lots of great memories. Going to WrestleMania 17 in the Houston Astrodome was probably one of the highlights. It was a crazy event, amazing, probably the best wrestling event I've ever been to. Just great memories going to WrestleMania. And then WWF Fan Access, which is like their little mini fan convention before WrestleMania. I'm not sure if they still do that now, But it was cool. We got to meet lots of wrestlers, got lots of autographs. My sister has autograph books somewhere in her house. You know, I got lost, but I do have some pictures I'm gonna throw up here at the end, so stick around for that. And also subscribe to the channel if you like what you saw. Support me. I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Also give me a follow on Instagram as well at SoCalShaolin, so you can see what I'm doing in between videos. And thanks again for watching, everybody. And please stay tuned for more Torrington videos to come. We got Star Wars Celebration coming up in May, and who knows what else. July, hopefully, San Diego Comic-Con hasn't been canceled yet, so cross fingers that it doesn't, and we go to the SDCC, the big one, right? Thanks again for watching, everybody. Catch you guys on the next toy hunt. I am SoCalShaolin. I am out.